This tutorial is designed to help you rename files in your Blackboard course. Begin by entering the course and navigate to your content collection. Go to the control panel and choose your course ID, which links you to your content collection. I have files out here in my root directory, but you might need to enter your folders to look for other files that need renaming. Now, some of you may wonder why your files might need to be renamed. Glad you asked. So, there are some guidelines you want to use when you're dealing with files that you link in your course. And in general, you want to avoid capital letters, you don't want spaces, you don't want special characters, and you want a name to help you identify what that file is. The caps are pretty important because some servers see capital letters and lowercase letters as different. So a file name with goodfile.pdf won't be the same as goodfile.pdf. Okay? So it's very important to be consistent and avoid capital letters. Just use lowercase. Spaces are more important. When you have a space in a file name that's linked on the web, it's a gap in the name, and that can create real problems, especially if you've copied a Blackboard course over and over again. So you can run into real trouble there. So spaces are definitely a deal breaker. You don't want spaces. Special characters are pretty bad too. So, so yeah, just don't use those. And then finally, helping you identify the file. That's for your own, efficiency, and to avoid wasting time trying to figure out, wait, what is this thing that I'm looking at? So here are a couple examples. Good essay example. Notice that instead of spaces, there's a hyphen. Those are no problem. You can use a hyphen or an underscore if you want spaces between words to help you read these file names. Jaron Lesson Part 1, very clear. I know exactly what it is. There's no capitals and there's no spaces. So that works very well. Numbers are no problem. These need to be renamed. My amazing lesson. There's so many amazing lessons. Which one is it, right? And then there's capitals and there's spaces. Document 1. Now talk about a default name there for your Word file. Yeah, that's no good. And it's got a capital, so that's bad. And then what is this image? Yeah, I don't even need to explain that. So if you go through your files and you can recognize that there's some problems with your file name, you can easily change it. So here is not only a duplicate file, but it's a poorly named one. So I'm going to change it. I'm going to click on the action link, and this is not intuitive, but bear with me. Edit settings. And this is where I can change my file. So I'm going to remove that space, and I'm going to make that capital S into a lowercase, and same thing here. So that's just fine. Spell check small. I know that that's an image because of the file type is a PNG. So, and then meanwhile, I'm going to delete this one, and hopefully won't have any trouble with that. Go ahead and delete. And so I've got my good file name, I've got one of those. Test info, another problem. Let's go to the action link and then edit settings. And I just want to remove this space. That's the only thing wrong with this. And I'm putting a little hyphen in there. And that works fine. These other ones are duplicates. I'll take care of them later. But so far, those names look okay to me. Achievements has a capital. I'm going to get rid of that. So edit settings, and I'm going to make that a small a, and there it is. That's all you need to do to change your file names.